hope you're having an amazing day. So as you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be continuing my palette catalog series, and this is a 4-part series. This is going to be part 3, and today we're talking about my large palettes. This is my large edition. If you're interested, just keep on watching. So if you're wondering what I have on my eyes today, I am pleasantly surprised. I use this H&M palette. I did talk about this in my part 2, my medium long palette. This is such a beautiful palette. I told you guys I was waiting for the right moment to use it, and I love how this eye look came out. I really recommend this palette, $15. And I do have the 2 other parts like I mentioned, so those will be linked down below. I have my small edition and my medium long edition, so those will be linked down below if you want to give those a watch. And then after this one ends, we're gonna have one more. So let's start off with my newest palette, which is this Revolution Pro palette, and this is called the All That Glistens. The palette here, and this is my newest one. This is one that my boyfriend actually bought me, and it was for, I don't even know, it was just like a random day. We went to Ulta and he was like, just pick one or whatever, and I was gonna get the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette because I've been saying that I want that palette really bad, but I don't know, compared to this one, I just felt drawn to this one. As you can see, this one's an interesting palette. This one comes with 6 glitters. It comes with this base shade, and this is actually a eyeshadow primer, or like it's like a creamy formula. I'm guessing it's to like put in on your lid as a eyeshadow base, which is really interesting. A lot of these are actually, they're labeled as pigment pressed, and it has like the little picture of the eye, like that you can use it on your eye area. Reminds me like kind of like the ColourPop situations that they have. But honestly, this is such a beautiful palette. It does retail for $20, and it's just beautiful, and I can't wait to get into the glitters and stuff. They are super beautiful. I haven't used it, I've only swatched, but I'm super excited. Yeah, so this is a beautiful palette, and I'm so glad that I chose this one. Really beautiful, and I'm actually going to do a review on it soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so we're going to start with BH, and this is my Raye times BH palette, and I did get this one at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. It does come with the mirror, and it comes with 2 sections. You get all of your shades up here and some face shades here. It's nice. It does retail for $17.50 if you buy a normal price, but at TJ Maxx I believe it was like $8 or something, and I fell in love with it. I really love purples, so as you can see, there's like some purples here, and the face shades come in this too, but I feel like the shades are a little too deep for me. I don't know, but they're really nice. I've used them before. I really enjoy them. I always say this, but say it with me, I don't reach for it. I don't know why. That's gonna be my catchphrase if I ever come out with merchandise. Yeah, believe that there's gonna be a shirt or a hoodie with I never reach for it, but I don't know why. Like, I swear. But yeah, so it's a nice palette. If you've been trying to see if it's good, it's really nice. I've used it a few times because of the purples and stuff, and it comes with the mirror. This was one that I would reach for in the beginning because of work, so I would get it, and it already has all the face shades. It has the highlights in there and the eyeshadow, so it was a really easy, like, fast palette to use because everything's all in one, and you don't have to like have different stuff. Maybe for traveling, it's a great one. Okay, next to it are some that I actually mentioned recently because of the giveaway that I won, and this is the Carnaval palette, and these are, I'm gonna share with you 2 of them, and these are by YL Cosmetics, and this is a Carnaval palette, which is a colorful one. As you can see, I have used this once before. I believe I used it for my sapphire look. I have a link down below. I used all of the blues in this palette, and it's so pigmented. I've raved about this. Like, the eyeshadow formula is it's just so good. Like, once you put it on, it's super pigmented, but it doesn't lose its color once you start blending, and I feel like that's like an important thing for me, at least, to have in my shadows. So this one's a really good one. I can't wait to use it more. I kind of want to use it for the greens and stuff. I've been eyeing out like this green right here, and it's really beautiful. So if you haven't tried YL Cosmetic shadows, they are beautiful, and it does come with a mirror, and I really love the size of these palettes, and I love that they're like super slim. The next one I'm gonna share with you guys is by the same brand, but this one is called Jennifer. Again, comes with the mirror, but these are more raspberry shades, and this is such a beautiful palette. I can't wait to start using it more because of all like the raspberry tones, and all of the shimmers are beautiful. I love this palette as well. Really recommend you try out YL Cosmetics. They're definitely underrated, but their formula for the eyeshadows is amazing. These do retail for $16.99, and yeah, I'll have all the information down below. Let's move on to one of my loves, one of my faves, which is this Color Story Mirage palette. And this might look familiar if you go to Target a lot. Target, you know, they have like the makeup section, and they do have quite a few of these actually. But they're all like different color stories, obviously. But this was the one that called out to me, especially the shade Sapphire Sky, which is the one that I used for the sapphire look. It just fit in perfectly, and this is such an amazing palette. I've raved about it. I've raved about it quite a few times on my channel. It's just an amazing palette. I really recommend you try this one. They do have different color stories. Definitely check out the one that catches your attention more. They do retail for $10. Like I said, I get mine at Target. Yeah, this is a really nice one, and I definitely recommend you try out Color Story Shadows. They have amazing palettes. Like I feel inspired by their palettes. Like that's just the thing that really catches my attention. I do have another one of their palettes, which I'm gonna share with you guys in a little bit. But yeah, this one's one of my favorites. I love reaching for this one. I love how the shimmers can be a little flaky. I don't know, I'm okay with that. Just really enjoy them. They are a little crumbly, so if you don't like that, then but yeah, this is one of my favorites. I really recommend the Mirage palette by Color Story. Next, we're gonna go into Makeup Obsession, and this is another one that I got at Target. This one is called Belle Jordan. I'm not a big fan of the packaging I mentioned before. This one comes with the mirror as well, which I never use, but and a lot of people like that. This is the color story of Belle Jordan, and isn't it just the most beautiful palette? I love this palette. I really enjoy the shade Magic. It's just an amazing palette. The Magic shade is super, like, it doesn't even, like, it's like this shade, but once you put it on the eyes, it's so vibrant and eye-catching. I definitely get compliments when I use that shade on my lid. I really enjoy reaching for this bright purple, but also the deep shades work really well. I really enjoy this palette. I really liked it. Yeah, and this one retails for $14.99 in case you're interested. They do have a lot of different color stories as well. They have smaller palettes, they have big palettes. So yeah, this is Belle Jordan. Next one is one that actually got the boot. It got the boot out of my Inside Out project pan. This was in my project pan, but I decided it's not working out anymore. This is the Transition palette by Pinky Rose, and this one is called the Luscious Plum Palette. These do retail for, I believe it's $20 or something, but this one has been on sale for quite a while, and that's why I bought it. I bought it online on pinkyrose.com, I believe it is. And this is such a beautiful palette. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that the color purple is my favorite, so you know I had to have this palette. So it's really nice. Definitely a transition palette. It's definitely what it's called. They're all kind of like transition shades, but it's so beautiful and they build beautifully. I really enjoy this palette, and if you like purples, I recommend you check this out. It's only $10. It's on sale on their website if you've been eyeing it out. Pinky Rose has some beautiful shadows and different color stories. I really recommend that. So now we're going to go into Bad Habit, and if you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know that I have a couple Bad Habit palettes. This is my favorite by far, which is the Pretty Poison, and these are no longer available, but they're still beautiful and we can still admire them together. It comes with a mirror. It comes with all of these beautiful purple shades. I did use this for a collab recently. I did a Fear eyeshadow look with this, and I love how that shadow came out. It came out so beautiful, and the collab itself was beautiful. I love the people that I worked with, and I'll have that link down below in case you want to see it. But yes, so I used this palette in that video, and I really enjoyed it. I really love this palette. I continue to reach for it. I'm so sad that, you know, people can't really buy it anymore unless like people are reselling them or something. But it's no longer available. It's just a beautiful palette. This is one that I definitely don't regret buying. I just really enjoy it. I'm so happy that I have it. Next two are the Athena and the Aphrodite palettes. This is the Dena Palette. Both palettes are like dupes for Huda Beauty shadows or palettes. So they basically steal the color story. But then we all get to try it. I'm not gonna pay all that money, you know. Anyway, this is the palette, and as you can see, I really loved it. I have quite a few shades I hit pan on, and this is a beautiful, beautiful palette. And honestly, I'm really happy that we're doing this videos in this series, because I'm starting to look at my palettes a little differently. I'm starting to see what palettes I need to bring out more, because sometimes you forget, like when you don't see the shades because of like the packaging it's covering them, kind of forget about the color story. And this is a beautiful color story that I will definitely be using. I'm definitely gonna bring this out tomorrow so I could do an eye look with it. I really enjoy this palette, and I've done quite a few looks that come out beautiful with this one, so I'm really happy that I bought this one as well. And the other palette, which was my first palette from Bad Habit, was the Aphrodite palette, and this one has a bunch of pink tones and some greens. I love like these like deep green. I used a shade similar to that yesterday and I really enjoy it, especially with like a brown in the crease. I really love this palette as well, not as much as the Athena one, but this one's a beautiful one that I'm so happy that I have. I need to start reaching for my palettes more, but definitely Bad Habit had some nice looking palettes. Next palette is the Balm Voyage palette, and this one's by Beauty Trend. I don't really see their palettes a lot. Let me know if you own any from them. Let me know if you own this one. This one was one that I saw in my local Cube Bargain, and this is how it looks. It should look familiar because the Balm Cosmetics actually has a palette that looks exactly like this. It's just cheaper. I believe this one retailed for $5.99. So it comes with shadows, it comes with face powders, as you can see, and lip products. So this one's definitely one that I'm happy that I have, because I did take this with me to New York when I went, and it came in handy because of the shadows. It comes with face products, and it comes with lip products. I didn't use the lip products. I was okay with bringing like a lip product with me, and it has a mirror. So this one's definitely one that I recommend if you see it somewhere, especially if you travel a lot. This one's really good. The shadows are blendable and nice. I can see a theme in this video, and I feel like my large palettes are my favorite ones, because so far in this series, my small and my medium long palettes I don't really reach for. I've been saying like I don't reach for it, I don't know why, right? But my large palettes I reach for more, which is interesting. So yeah, so this is the Bon Voyage palette. Next one is by Michael Giordano. This palette is called Naturally Bold, and these are the shades. And I did buy this at Ross a while back. I don't reach for it. Now that I said it, now I'm saying that I don't reach for it. This green is why I purchased it, because I've been wanting to do some green looks and it just hasn't happened, but it will. Yeah, so this is that. This one does retail for $6.99 if you see it at Ross. I don't recommend you get it unless you know that you're gonna use it. I feel like there's not, just the shades are not really great, and I remember when I did a look with it, it wasn't the best. It didn't blow me away. I don't recommend it. Skip it if you see it. So we're going into Beauty Creations, and this is the Seduce Me palette, and I do love the color purple as I mentioned, so I got it because of the purples. And I do have a full-length review on this palette, shadow for shadow. Yeah, so if you're interested in it, you want to see if it's worth the coin. A lot of shades look similar. I do swatches and stuff, and I talk about the differences in each one. So that video will be linked down below if you want to give that a watch. But this does retail for $9.99. Definitely worth it. And yeah, this one's really beautiful. I definitely love reaching for it. I love the purples in here. I really am happy that this is in my collection. So finally, we're going to talk about this palette here. The Color Story in Bloom palette. It's beautiful. It doesn't have a mirror, but it contains so many beautiful shades in here. I'm really, really happy that I decided to pick this up. It's so beautiful, and it has so many pink shades in here. I did do a look in the order that I do my makeup video, or order I do my makeup, and you guys really seem to like that eyeshadow look that I made using this palette. This is such a beautiful palette. It's definitely blendable. I love the shades in here. The shades are so vibrant, like it really looked nice, and the shade that I used on my lid definitely stood out, and it lasted throughout the day. I did mention that I went to the fair. I went to the LA County Fair, and it lasted the whole day, so, and it was pretty hot that day, so yeah, Definitely recommend. Only $5 if you see it at your local Five Below. This is definitely one that I recommend. We're gonna go into another BH palette, and this is the Color Festival 28 color eyeshadow palette. This one comes with a mirror, and here are the shades. So these are really beautiful. As you can see, the one that stands out for me is like the blue shade. I have done some looks, I think, with this one. I don't know if I posted them though. I'll see. If I have looks with this palette, I'll definitely put pictures. But this is it right here. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, it does retail for $12. I did purchase mine at Hot Topic, and it's really nice, really colorful, definitely blendable and buildable, really beautiful shades. They are definitely super pigmented and really nice. So this is one that I definitely recommend you check out or gift to someone who likes festivals and stuff. It's just a really beautiful palette. I'm really happy that I have it in my collection. So we're down to the last two. Next is the Nickelodeon palette. This is it right here. Beautiful, as you can see. I did do a 90s video if you want to give that a watch. I talked a lot about memories and favorite shows and movies. I was rewatching it yesterday. I really enjoyed thinking of ideas for the video, like planning for the video as well as filming the video. I really enjoyed the look that came out of this palette the day that I was talking and stuff with you guys, and I really love that video. If you want to give it a watch, it'll be linked down below as well. And I really just like this palette. It definitely takes me back to like memories of being a kid and shows that I used to watch and stuff, and it's just really nice. And also like the quality itself. Some of the shades of course suck. I've talked about this quite a few times. The blue sucks in here and the white one sucks, but everything else is beautiful. This shade right here is really nice. The green, I've used it on the lid and I've loved the look that came out of this. So I'm so happy that I have this. I believe my boyfriend also bought me this, and this does retail for $16.90, and I think it's still available online on hottopic.com or something. But yeah, this one's definitely a nice one to gift, to use for yourself. It's just really nice. I love the packaging. I love the shadows. It's just really nice, and I'm so happy that I have it. The last one we're going to be talking about is by Saraya Jade, and this is the Kinda Freaky Little Geeky palette. This one does, it's just interesting. It's like a book. It comes with two mirrors. One side, oh my gosh, I just got shed all over me. This is one side of it. As you can see, it's like browns and like kind of boringish shades, but like the shades that we love to use in the crease. But it also comes with purples and stuff. It's just really nice. I would say the other side is more colorful, as you can see. And yeah, this is a nice one. Are the shades the most buildable and blendable in the world? No. I'm glad that I have it. It's nice. Yeah, this one did retail for $18.90 at Hot Topic as well. I do have a full-length Hot Topic hidden gems and stuff, so if you want to give that a watch, it'll be linked down below. I'm just like in a promo run right now. I'm so excited because I got some Yoshinoya, so I'm about to eat. We made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. And I forgot to mention, and I just thought about it right now, if you hear the sound in the background, that one, it's my fan. It's just really hot today. It's so interesting because it's kind of cloudy, but it's humid. And yeah, so I had to have it on, or you guys will be seeing me sweat on my makeup off, and that's not a pretty sight. But yeah, so that's my fan. I hope it doesn't mess with the sound. But yeah, everything that I talked about, all the names of the prices, everything will be down below, as well as all the videos that I mentioned in today's video. And in addition, there are also videos that I uploaded last week if you want to give those a watch as well. There's so many promos in this video, I can't believe it. As well as the other two parts to this series will be down below. Also, if you're ever interested in any like playlist things, just go to my playlist. I have different like stuff to show. I have empties videos. I have like all kind of things. So go check out the playlist as well if you want to catch up on some of my videos if you're new to this side of town. I do upload every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every other Sunday. If you would stick around, that would be amazing. I'll have my Insta handle right here. I post a lot of finds, definitely the thing that I'm posting a lot right now. But I did used to do a lot of other stuff on my page, and I do have a lot of swatches of these palettes because I had a palette lottery, which is when I take pictures of the palettes and then I post swatches of them. So if you want to see any of these palettes in action, go ahead and head over there, and it would be amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You are your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.